I got three things I want to talk about real fast. The first one is when I first got started in network marketing a long time ago, one of the very first events I went to, somebody handed out a gift to me, and it was a CD by Jim Rohn on how to build your network marketing business. If you don't, a little bit farther down the line in my build, I found a mentor, somebody that I looked up to, a leader in this industry, and he told me, you need to memorize that audio. This audio has impacted my life more than any audio that I have ever listened to. And I really want you to go out to YouTube, just look up How to Build Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. Listen to that once a week, literally just once a week. Learn about ambition. Learn about what the ambitious does. Learn about the parable of the sower and how it applies to your business and planting seeds, guys. Network marketing is entirely about invitation. That's all we do. There is nothing else that we really do. Invite to a resource, let the resource do all the work. You don't have to do anything. People think they need to know stuff. People think that they can't get started because they need to know the ingredients, the details, the compensation plan. You need to know where your resource is. I know I've talked about this in other video or other trainings. Just know where your resources are. Invite people to the resource. When somebody says, hey, I need to know about this, I don't explain it. I point them to the resource. That's all I do over and over and over again. Second thing I want to talk about. I hear this a lot. I hear this a lot over and over and over again. Curry, I've had so many people visit my website. I got all these statistic hits. I got all these hits. How come nobody's converting? Guys, you have to stop thinking about all these numbers and details and just show more people. Look, you have to, and I made this analogy earlier today to somebody. Said, you got to look at this like you are a shoe store in a busy plaza. So you've got this shoe store in this busy plaza. People are going to drive by. Like if you post your link in a group or you post a marketing thing somewhere, or you blast out emails, whatever you're doing, you're literally watching traffic run by your website. They may click on the link. They may see what it is. They know it's there. And then you got people who will click on the link and walk into your store, look around, and they don't find what they're looking for. You can't worry about the people who drive by. You can't worry about the people who walk in. You got to worry about the people who want what you have. And these are the people that want shoes. They want products. They want a new business opportunity. The book, Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell, talks specifically about finding people in transition. This is a big deal. If you don't understand that we're not looking for everyone, if you're building this as a business, you're looking for people who are in transition. Headhunters on LinkedIn who are searching for a salesperson aren't going to people who aren't salespeople. They're looking specific for keywords, finding those people and talking to those people and seeing if they'd be open for an interview. Guys, that's all you're doing is trying to find the people who want to do what we do in transition. And that's how the leaders are finding business builders who are finding business builders who are finding business builders. In the first 90 days of your build, you want people who are going to want to build with you. The last thing I want to talk about, and I'm going to end all this real fast. The last thing I want to talk about is quitters. Jim Rohn talks about in the parable of the sower, the birds that eat the seed. There are going to be people that burn up. There's going to be people that fall on hard ground. People are going to quit your business. People are going to quit your business sometimes at an alarming rate, and you just can't worry about it. You've got to show more people. I want to. Tim said something a few minutes ago about people quitting, and we know that if people see that income, they're not going to quit. They're not going to be likely to quit. Here's the reality. The person above me quit. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that you didn't wait enough time to find out what the person below you was going to do? The person above me, one person, missed out already on $500 a month residual for that's the beginning of it. We ain't even started. Today, I was looking for a person I personally sponsored because a team member of his, the first person he enrolled, went gold today. Went gold. The guy quit. He's not there. He does not have a sponsor. He has no person between me and him because his person quit before he knew what was going to happen. Guys, I'm telling my teams, you got to look at this like a 5-year investment. We are not an investment company. Don't you dare post anything on social media about investments, about ROIs or any type. There's nothing like that. This is a network marketing company first and foremost. But because we have a 2x15 forced matrix, that has to fill in. You have to understand, has to fill in. Imagine that if you stayed here on a $9.95 plan for 5 years, and it took 5 years, 5 painfully slow years. That is not going to happen, by the way.
Yeah.
5 years. You know, your total payment is $600. $600, and you would be making thousands a month. There is nothing like this anywhere. Anywhere. You can call up. I dare you. As a matter of fact, I dare you to call up an investment company, ask them, hey, listen, is there a place I can put $9.95 a month, and by the end of 5 years, I'm making $2,000 a month residual? They would laugh you out of the building. Laugh you out of the building. There is no guarantee that this is going to happen in any amount of time. That's why we can't say it's an investment. But the reality is, with a 2x15 forced matrix, if it wouldn't happen in 5 years, there's something crazy. And guys, this is the wildest part about this. People are going to quit before they even see what really happens. And I see it all the time, because when you enroll a lot of people, you're going to see a lot of people fall out. I've got people who are like, I haven't got any matrix spillover yet. Guys, when you've come down on that 7th, 8th, 9th level, it is 500 people wide, 1,024 wide, 2,048 people wide. So if I'm enrolling one a day, it's going to take 512 days to fill up my level 7. So why don't you go to work and put some people in and duplicate this thing and stop chasing quarters and chase $25 payments? This is the wildest thing I've ever seen, is that people are caught up in quarters when you're getting $25 on a bonus pay, on a fast start pay. Stop chasing quarters and chase $25, and you're going to flip your whole business world around and give everybody spillover and make the world happier, guys. When I signed up with this guy, Kevin, he didn't know who I was. I randomly clicked a Facebook message, joined, and changed his life. He didn't know who I was, and I changed his financial life. Somebody is going to click on your link and change your financial life if you just hold on. If you just hold on. So, guys, Nader, I appreciate you. Ryan, thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys real soon.